Okay. First chat of the night. Let me get back on Facebook and share the video. I like to jump on here a few minutes early and set things up. Aha! Here we go. Share that. Oh, I got like 1 minute. 1 minute. All right, we're almost done. We're almost there, folks. And we'll share it to the group page. Okay. Ava says, hey everyone. Hey Ava. My beautiful baby watching. Mary Marvin, good evening. Good evening there, Mary. Thanks for joining us. Almost time. Tom says, greetings all. Greetings, Tom. I still got to look into that thing about the t-shirts there, Tom. I haven't done that yet. But, okay, it is 8 o'clock. Time to begin. Hey everybody, this is Brian Hogue. Welcome to the ChillerNight Live pre-show, where from 8 p.m. Eastern Time until a few minutes shy of 9 p.m. I sit here and I'll talk about, we'll mention the ChillerNight television programming that will be on Stream TV tonight beginning at 9. And you can find that programming at streammedia.tv. We'll be talking more about that, and I'll be mentioning that more. We'll put up the schedule several times throughout the duration of the hour. But in the meantime, we're just going to be chatting about all things horror, science fiction, paranormal, related, or anything else, quite truthfully, that you just want to throw our way within reason. So, thanks for joining us. Lasercorn says, hey peeps, reporting live from the Mount Lebanon Ice Cream Center tonight. Well, thank you for joining us, Lasercorn. Cassandra says, hi everybody. Hey Cassandra. And Diana Cilio also says, hi everybody. Hey Diana, thanks for joining us. Cassandra's on Facebook, Diana's on YouTube. So got all of our bases covered there. Brad says, this is the ChillerNight pre-show with Brian Hogue, starring Brian Hogue. Now here he is. Here's Brian. What's on this week, Brian? Okay, well, let me see. Tonight. Here we go. Tonight's schedule is 9 o'clock. Terror Creatures from the Grave. And then at 11 p.m., ChillerNight Theater, the movie is Snow Beast. 12:45, the movie is Fiend Without a Face. And the ChillerNight Theater at 2:20 this morning will be movie, the movie Dementia 13. There you have it. We get 3 Jack Shadows and 1 Brian Hogue tonight as far as who's hosting the shows. So there you go. We get some Jack back tonight. David says, good evening. Champagne popped and poured. Cheers. You drinking that glass of eyeball in front of you? Maybe. Nursing it, sipping it. So Tom says, laser. Brian Ivers says, I am here. Well, thank you for joining us, Brian. Tom says hi to Anna. John says, it's time now to defrost with favorite icebreaker. This is Crozak the Grand, and it's time for ChillerNight pre-show. And here's our host, Brian Hogue. Well, thank you, Crozak the Grand. I appreciate that. It is indeed time to defrost. Defrost our minds. Let it go. Let it go. Let the troubles of the week just chill away as we come here to the ChillerNight pre-show. and just try to have a good fun hour. That's our goal anyway. So glad everybody could join us. Al says, "Hey everybody," or "Hi everyone." Hey Al, thanks for joining us. Bonehead says, "Hello, ChillerNight crew, Brian and Ava." Well, hello, Bonehead. Diana says, "Hi, I'm everywhere." Yeah, she has it all covered. Al says, "Hi, Cassandra." John says, "Good evening, everyone. I bid you welcome." Well, thank you, John. Thanks for joining us. Jason says, "Good evening. Great lineup. Nice aura snarl in that picture." Yeah, that's right. Look at that. See that? She looks very unhappy. She's unhappy because in that particular episode, Jack Shadow is making her take the Masked Superstar's mask back to him because she was very mischievous and stole one of his masks while he was on the show earlier in the episode. So that's the explanation for the snarl. Brad says, "Please say your thoughts and prayers for Ukraine in this very difficult time." Yes, having a tough time over there. That's for sure. Kevin says, "Hi, my classic horror friend, Kevin here." Well, hi, Kevin. And as I was reading that and responding, Ava says to let all of you know that she is saying hi. She has been permanently banned from Facebook. And, jeez, it is such a weird period of time we are in, is it not? Yeah, just certain words or phrases or inclinations or anything will get you booted in these communist times, or these days we are living in, I should say. And you all know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Terrence says, "Howdy, everyone." Paul says, "Hi, hey guys, I'm here. How are you and your family doing?" Good, good. Yes, I'm being. I hear the voice of Ava.
They also took me down off it. I don't have the account anymore on Google.
Ava has just notified me that she no longer has an account on Google. And
so I can't watch on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, my profile's gone.
So they took you off of YouTube also.
Yeah.
And you didn't even do anything on YouTube. I'm the one who's normally doing something on YouTube that's getting me in trouble by playing a public domain movie or something that they don't like. And Amazon just about, folks, I'm sure my days are numbered on here as well. So all I can tell you is enjoy it while we have it. I see the writings on the wall that we're no longer the country we used to be, and it won't be long now. But until that happens, we're gonna have as much fun as we can. Let's see. John says, "Question: Have you been nominated for the Rondo Award for Horror Host?" Yes, I am not. I am not, John. Terrence says, "Brian, I think I saw a leprechaun last night." Did you know? Oh. Tell us more. All right. A leprechaun, you say. Terrence says, "Hello, Ava." Hello, Ava. I guess you can't watch on Facebook or YouTube. Huh. Sheila says, hey, Sheila, thanks for joining us. Brian says, "What, Ava?" Yep. Booted. And I I can only tell you I know I'm guessing my days here are numbered as well. We will see. Depending on which way you happen to think. If you don't go along with their particular sets of standards and practices and groupthink, then you're not long for their platform, evidently. Brian says, "I have been in Facebook Pokey a few times." Well, interestingly enough, she hasn't. She's never even been warned or nothing like that before. It was just, you know, interesting. Jason says, My account has been restricted on Facebook. Big Brother. Yeah, it is, and I guess even the words I'm speaking now could be grounds for permanent uh, dismissal. So here we are. Uh, here we are. Tom says Ava's such a badass. Yeah. Apparently, Facebook, YouTube, and Amazon are all in agreement with you. So much that they all felt so threatened as to pull the plug on her, I guess. Brad says, I don't know what to say. Yeah, well, that's the point. You don't know what to say. And the reason it's alarming to me because the reason you'd be amazed, at the comment. It wasn't even it wasn't political, it wasn't religious, it's amazing to me. It's amazing to me, and I might not even make it through this video here at the rate they're going. It's just something. I don't know what to say. It's sad. It really is sad. Um, Tom says, but Ava said hello at the beginning of this on YouTube. Yeah, how'd you say hi?
That's all I can do, and then I'm done.
Oh, she said that's all she could do, and then she got taken off. Terrence says, I want the gold, Brian. I want the gold. I want the gold. Give me the gold. You got to catch the leprechaun. There's nothing I can do to help you. If there were, you'd have the gold by now. If it were up to me. Keith's dad says, let the zombie apocalypse start. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing we haven't seen yet, is the zombies. Where are the zombies? I'm sure at some point we were promised zombies. At least it was implied. So, yeah, where are they at? At least something I can at least fight, not some little dweeb on a keyboard sitting somewhere where I can't do anything about it. A cyber adversary. Fort Ian Time says Snow Beast is a classic. I know. It's a good one. Brad says it's surreal. It is at that. Cassandra says, replying to John, we need to get him nominated. Aw, that would be pretty cool. John says, attention Godzilla fans, there's a Godzilla marathon starting at 3 p.m. Saturday afternoon on Comet TV. Good information. All right, Godzilla marathon starting at 3 p.m. Sunday afternoon on Comet TV. I take it, I'm assuming that's Eastern time. Because I think you're Eastern time, are you not there, John? Or maybe I'm wrong, but I'm seem to be remembering that. But Al says, what did she do to get kicked out? I can't. Dare I say? I mean, can I repeat it? I don't know. I mean, it was the most incredible. She was happy about something, and expressed that on Facebook, and I wouldn't have thought anything of doing that myself. And before we know it, she was kicked off. So I can't. What can I do? Can I repeat it here? I guess my days are numbered on here as well, because you don't know what to say. You don't know what anymore. And I don't know what to tell you guys except for you have to be seeing it as much as I am. But I don't want to bring everybody down, But and dwell on it. But it is it's something. And like I say, we can't pretend that that's the same America that it was a year or two ago. John says my account is restricted. David says Ava can watch the show live and she can join you. She could. She was thinking about it, although
What
her.
happens if I get you banned?
Yeah.
Just my presence Texas could ban you, baby.
I know. They're you're on their most wanted list. Evidently, you're that much of a threat to their fragile little existence. Yeah, that's something. Well, she would be on here tonight, but we have some. There is some company coming to the dark domain, which she will be tending to. It's something. Terrence says it's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. I feel, I feel fine in many ways as well. I mean, we'll see where this all takes us. Um, Keith's dad says groupthink. Someone's read 1984. Yes, and now we're living it. John says George Orwell called it. Mm-hmm. It was probably, hopefully, thinking it was going to remain on the pages of a fictitious book, but well, here we are. Sheila says John Soto Comet TV is on what? Roku, Apple TV, Fire. Paul says consider taking the show to Retro TV Network. Oh, that's right, you did mention that. Yeah, I'm not sure how to. I'll be honest. Like as soon as I'm off of here, I other than the nights where we might have some, company or some things going on, I'm working on some projects, and though I don't mean to put things on the back burner and keep them there, so sometimes I do. We were looking into the thing about T-shirts. Tom had mentioned that to me as well, and I always intend I'm going to get right on this, and then I get distracted. I'm really bad about that, and this is nobody's fault but my own. I'm not, this isn't just like I have too much on my shoulder. It's not that. It's I'm mismanaging my ability to do these other things. I guess I need to learn to juggle a little better than what I'm doing. So, but it sounds like a fine thing to follow up on here. Um, uh, Paul says that is the best EVP I ever heard. EVP? What? Brad says there's a thing in the First Amendment called freedom of speech. What? What a novel idea! Freedom of expression and freedom of peaceful assembly. Yeah. Uh, Jason says Ava was vaporized 1984 style. Ugh. Yeah. Paul says love you, Ava. Oh, she says she loves you guys. John says, I'm not surprised. I got tossed around Facebook jail a couple times already for nonsense remarks. Yeah. Al says, don't worry, Brian. The zombies are coming. Bring them on. I just want to... Give me a fight I can handle. Give me something that's fair. Lee Sand says, hello. Hey, Lee Sand. Thanks for joining us. I got some really cool things, too. Last week we were talking about these VHSs. So I got some of these out, and I was curious as to what year these came out, because I remember I thought it was 93. It was actually 91. I'm looking on these at 91. So that's what I got these. But I'll be getting to these here. I'll catch up on a few more of these comments, and then get to break out some of just a few of the VHSs that I have out of the Universal Monsters Classic Collections, which I love. Let's see. Terrence says, now that I think about it, it could have been a crackhead. What, the leprechaun? Is that what you're talking about? Well, don't take anything from them that you think is gold, okay? Or anything else. I mean, I think you ought to just leave those leprechauns alone. If that's the case. Lee Sand says, sorry I'm late. No, I just appreciate you being here. Lee Sand says, it's pizza night. Oh, that sounds good. Hey, if you live in the area, go to Vicelli's Pizza. Get one of those Vicelli pizzas. They got some pretty good stuff. John says, Facebook can't handle the truth. Speaking of all of these delicate souls at these Tech Giants. Let's do that. Just reminded me. Let's let's try another Friday Night Frights. Let's do it, folks. A Friday Night Frights. What's today? The 26th. Let's do one. What do you think? How about this coming Friday? Let's do one on the 4th, March 4th. You guys ready? You up for that? March 4th, 8 p.m. right here, Facebook and YouTube. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Let's just say this coming Friday. We'll do one on March 4th. Why not? Why not? They're gonna get me anyways. I mean, might as well go out having fun. And you can't fight it. Somebody's pushing a button, 3,000 miles away or wherever. So, I mean, Lisa Ann says, we here. LOL. Hey, Lily, speaking of here, when I played the intro at the beginning, could you hear the music? Because when I was rewatching it last week, I couldn't hear the music. Or better yet, let me do this. I'll play a couple seconds of the opening. You tell me. All right, could you hear that? Could you hear the music? I'm just curious because I could not hear that last week. Terrence says, I remember seeing Ava on America's Most Wanted. I know, she's such a bad girl.
Wait a second, I'll come in.
Okay, you want to come in?
Wait, let me just fix my hair. I'll be right there.
Okay. Hey, it's BYOC night. Bring your own chair. I hope she heard me. She's gonna have to stand. She ought to be standing in the corner. That bad girl. Brad says this is the United States of America, not the Russian Federation. Diana says, I stand with Ava. And Brian says, hold on till the midterms. Well, folks, I really, yeah, I don't mean to, make this go one way or the other, like a lean toward one political side or the other. I don't mean for that to happen. I'm simply saying she got booted over something that was completely innocent. It didn't even. I don't know if you could even say it was outright one way or the other. I mean, I guess the implication is certainly there, but absolutely nothing to be kicked off for. I mean, I'm just amazed at that. I really am. I got to be really totally honest with you. I'm amazed at that, and not in a good way. All right.
Oh, wait. Okay, no, I'm good.
Okay, folks, hold on. Here in the dark domain, let me explain something real quick here. Just take a few seconds.
Oh.
I have a certain area around me that's gated, that's locked, because I got to keep the werewolves out, or they will come in. They will come in. They'll get in all the wires and stuff. So, excuse me while I unlock the gate. Come on in, young lady.
Right, yay!
You troublemaker, you.
I know. I love it. Oh, you got? Can I sit on that?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Oops.
That's a good question. All right.
I'll just kneel.
Now, don't you get me in trouble.
All right, I'll try not to.
All right.
I can't read without my glasses in here.
Terrence says, I've been on a foreign film kick this week. I saw French film Titan, 2021, if I'm saying that right. And The Worst Person in the World, 2022 from Norway. Tomorrow we'll be watching Drive My Car 2021 from Japan. All right. That is quite a foreign film kick.
I stand with Ava.
Lisa Ann says, I miss Jack's hat. You miss Jack's hat, do you now? Wonder if he's wearing it in this picture. Hold on. He is wearing it. Well, there is a glimpse of Jack's hat. And honestly, if you can see really, really closely,
What?
Way behind us. Way behind us. What is that? About
In the abyss.
Yeah, about a quarter of a mile back there behind us. Eighth of a mile, I don't know. I haven't walked it. The castle way back there. Jack Shadow's up in that top window, moving about. I think he has his hat on. So, let's see. Paul says, Ava voice from above. Thanks. And Terrence says, Titan is a crazy movie. I would recommend, but careful. It has some nudity and other weird stuff.
Oh.
Some
And smoking?
Yeah. This movie depicts drug use and smoking cigarettes. I love all the little disclaimers they have on there now. Lisa Ann says, Leprechaun? Yeah, Terrence
I
was
think I heard
after.
somebody. Maybe not.
Terrence was
Oh, you're
talking,
so far behind.
talking leprechauns last night, I guess. Or crackheads. It could have been either or. You know. Bonehead says, I'm going to be very quiet so I don't get banned or kicked out of assumed to be a threat or in violation of the rules. Oh my. Yeah, I hear you. Sheila says, oh, I looked it up. See that Roku and Apple TV have it. Oh, that's right. I don't think you ever did get an answer for Comment TV. Okay. Roku, yeah, I think I've seen it before on Roku. It says yes.
If I like sit down, you can still see me. I'm behind your glass, aren't I?
I can move the glass. You want me to move it?
Is your eyeball in there?
There we go.
Was your eyeball in there?
Yep.
I'll move that. I'll get there. I'm just the head. I look like the head on the pan. The brain that wouldn't die.
Yeah, the brain. We need to wrap your head up.
Yeah.
Let's see. Terrence says, if you and Ava need a place to hide out from Facebook and Google, you can always crash here with me. Okay. All right.
I honestly don't know what I did. I mean, I know what I wrote, but
I'm amazed. I can't. Should I,
and then with Amazon.
Do I tell you what she wrote and get kicked
No.
off? You know?
No.
Tom says, music wasn't there last week. It's here this week. Okay, cool. You here. Have this chair.
No, because when I hear the boys, I'm going to go back out.
Okay, all right.
I thought I heard him, but I didn't.
All right. Daniel says, all is well. Looking good. All right. Thank you, Daniel. Thanks for joining us. Paul says, Brian, please call me when you can. Then you give a number. Need to chat. Okay. You're always welcome to call me as well. But I hope everything's okay. Bonehead says, Brian, I didn't get the YouTube live chat last weekend, but it was uploaded to watch at 9 p.m. Huh.
What? You went on late last week.
That's right.
Oh,
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Here, have my chair.
No, it's okay. You're comfortable there. I just
Well,
wanted to say I am
comfortable, but
alive.
You're
I just
certainly
got
not
banned.
comfortable. So.
I'll go out. I'm going to go out. I'm going to go. I am alive. I'm just banned from like all social platforms.
She is so bad. You're a bad girl.
All right. I'll lock you in.
All right.
Peace, love, and
Make sure
happiness.
those werewolves don't get in.
They won't.
All right.
No Salems.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, I'm really far behind my. Okay. Let me get caught up a little bit, and if there's something in there of utmost importance you want me to know for sure, you just maybe rewrite it. And I'm sorry, but I'm falling behind. I'm neglecting my keeping uppery. Brian says that hi. At least Ava isn't pixelated. That's true. Cassandra says, Ava, I applaud you. Brad says, let's fight for our rights. This is Friday Night Frights. Yes. Al says, Ava the outlaw. Yep. David says, what are you drinking tonight, Ava? Second glass of champagne for me. Cheers. I think she had a Pepsi with her. Little product placement there. John says, speaking of werewolves, who has seen Werewolves Within? It's an interesting dark comedy movie about what happens when a small Vermont town gets snowed in and gets an unexpected surprise when a werewolf shows up. It's not a bad movie. Cool. I've not seen that one. That sounds interesting. You know, I did see an interesting werewolf movie not too long ago. Well, maybe it could have been a year ago. Actually, my time frame's getting a little messed up here. But the one where they're all on a train and the train breaks down. Um, I think it was a foreign film. The train breaks down and somebody on the train is a werewolf. They're in the middle of nowhere, and well, it just goes off from there. But I thought that was a pretty neat movie. So, kind of neat, different idea. Let's see. Jason says, "Free Ava." Paul says, "Need your phone number." I'm off Facebook Messenger as well. Oh, okay. All right, I'll figure something out there. David says, "Looks like a beer. Looked like a beer to me." It was Pepsi. Brad says, "You two look like a decent people," and oh, thank you. And you seem like you play and follow by the rules. I don't know what is the big deal here. Paul says, "Horror Express." Oh, now that was a neat movie. That wasn't the one about that I was thinking of with the werewolf on the train, but that's a neat one too. I like the idea of being stuck. You're stuck. You're isolated with that monster. And that was a really good movie. Um, oh, Al says the movie you're thinking about, Brian, is called Howl. That's it. That's it. Yeah, check that out if you get a chance. I was entertained by it. I thought it was pretty good. So, and speaking of pretty good, speaking of werewolf movies, break out my old VHS collections. There is the Werewolf of London with Henry Hall playing the werewolf. Um, is this the look at Dusty? Is this the first werewolf movie? I don't know. I think it's the first from Universal. I mean, there was this and then the Wolfman of Lon Chaney Jr. What year was this? I'm thinking 1930. Oh, 35. Yep. Okay. 1935. Of course, we have Dracula. One of my favorites, The Bride of Frankenstein. Son of Frankenstein. I think we had just mentioned this one last week as well. And Son of Dracula. I think I mentioned both of these. I think we were talking about Lon Chaney. Was it Lon Chaney Jr.'s birthday or something last week? Something made cause that to come up. We were talking about just old movies, and then some of the silent ones I have. There's Nosferatu and Phantom of the Opera. I have a few more. I know I have Metropolis, and I'm not sure what else I have, but on VHS. But yeah, these ones I think were from 1991. No, this one's 1990. 1990, and I would have bought it. Yeah, 1990, and the other ones I bought in 1991. Yeah. So pretty cool. Those are my VHS ones. Paul says The Thing 1982 version. Oh, very good movie. John Carpenter. Cassandra says, I have a VHS copy of Werewolf of London. Isn't that a good movie? It's different. If you're expecting a wild, savage werewolf, and he's actually kind of like more of a Jekyll and Hyde character rather than this, he's intelligent enough, or at least removed away from the savagery of his mind. He has the wherewithal. He put on a scarf and coat and a hat to go out and seek the victims. It's a little bit more like, I'd say, a little more related to the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. But it's a good movie, entertaining. I suggest you check it out if you get a chance. Brad says, if it's all public domain, then it's all okay. I would certainly think so. But we'll try one out. We'll try. Oh, Tom says, don't have Hunchback. I don't think I do. I don't remember getting the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I don't know that I've seen it. Like these ones, I grabbed right away because I remember at the time, back in 90, 91, I remember just, I was like, oh my gosh, a little kid in a candy store when I saw these. So if I saw it, I would have grabbed it up, and I didn't. I don't think I saw that one for sale at the time, at the stores that I used to frequent. And you couldn't order anything they didn't have online. So I suppose I could catch up and get all the ones that I didn't. I still have a lot more that I didn't sit here on the desk here and show you. But I just wanted to show you, some of my collection, and then now one of this one series here of the Tales from the Crypt, the HBO special. There's 7 seasons of that. Ava got me this a couple Christmases ago. I really enjoy that stuff. Tales from the Crypt, Creep Show, stuff like that. I love that stuff. The Night Gallery, remember that, Twilight Zone, stuff like that. And my Batman! I know that's not Chiller, but I'll show it to you anyways. Because sometimes you just need to see a bang pow. Alright, so, but anyways, I just love nerdy stuff like that. Let's see. Now I might have Hunchback somewhere on DVD. That's a very big possibility because I have a ton of DVDs, and a lot of them are in packets, to where I've got I might have 40 or 50 in a set, and I couldn't tell you what all I have there. So it's very possible that I do have the Hunchback, but definitely not on VHS because that would have really stood out to me. Let's see. Jason says John Carpenter. He is interested in making a thing sequel. That would be interesting. I wonder if he'd have Kurt Russell. They'd say whether he survived. I mean, it didn't look like that was going to happen, but I don't know. Or maybe, who knows? Where would that even go? Let's see. Fort Ian Times says, interesting that the sequel to Dracula and Frankenstein, Bride and Daughter, both had homosexual overtones in the 30s. That was a different way to go about it back then, wasn't it? Yeah, you're right. The sequel to Dracula and Frankenstein, Dracula's daughter. Well, you say Dracula's Daughter. That definitely was probably the most notable, I guess. But let's see. Carrie says, who's scarier, Putin in Ukraine or Diana in the hot tub? What? I don't know. I guess I'd let Diana answer that one. Terrence says, it's great to have original physical copies of films because people in the film industry are always screwing with these films. Did you know they are digitally inserting product placement in old films? I did not know that. I can only assume it's with the studio's consent. I didn't know that. Like what? Do you have an example of that? What were they placing a Pepsi can in the castle in the background or something? That's or maybe at I don't know, City of the Dead. They show several scenes at that filling station, where they put something like Shell or something, or BP. I don't know. Do you have any examples of that? I have not heard that, but that doesn't surprise me at all. I can definitely see like George Lucas doing that for a re-release, re-release of the Star Wars movies. Um, let's see. Amanda says, "Good evening." Good evening, Amanda. Thanks for joining us. Oh, it's 8:38. Hey, let me throw the schedule back up, and then I'll jump right back to the comments. At 9 o'clock, ChillerNight Theater. The movie is Terror Creatures from the Grave. 11 p.m. ChillerNight Theater. The movie is Snow Beast. 12:45 ChillerNight Theater. The movie is Fiend Without a Face. And at 2:20, the movie is Dementia 13. Now, remember, the way that if you're new on here and you're not sure where you can watch the ChillerNight programming, you can go. We cut out about a minute too early. Although, even if we cut out at 9, I think there's still like a 2-minute delay for some reason with how the system's set up. So, but nonetheless, you go to streammedia.tv. That will take you right there. Just go up to the top. You'll see a selection, an option to watch live, watch streaming live. But check that out, and that's where you can watch the programming, beginning at 9 and ending well after 2 a.m. That's what time, 2? 2:20. 2:20. So, take us to, 3:30 in the morning. Something like that, I think. Nonetheless, it's a full night at ChillerNight. Let's see. Cassandra says, I have the Batman series as well. Weren't those great? I love those. Brad says, fight for your rights. This is Friday Night Frights. Or did I already read that? I'm sorry. Tom says, I have Dracula, Frankenstein, Bride, Nosferatu, and Hunchback on 16 millimeter. Oh, is that right? Now, do they have sound with them? I remember when I was a kid, I used to make, well, the Super 8s. Remember those? The old Super 8s. I had an editor for that, and it was kind of funny. It was the old. Should I put these up here? Yeah, why not? I had the editor where you took the film and you could cut it, and then you had editing tape to splice it together. Yeah, but mine didn't have any sound for the 8 millimeter, and I'm just curious if yours had sound, because I know that you could get the old movies, like little movie versions, like these really condensed versions of movies like King Kong and stuff like that, but they wouldn't have sound on them, and I'm just wondering if yours did. I think 16 would, but I could be wrong. I never had anything in 16 millimeter. Always wanted to, I was always wanting to be a filmmaker when I was a kid, Never went that route, but I was always intrigued by it. Sorry, I'm missing something here. Bonin says, I remember the Inner Sanctum TV show from the 50s. I saw it in reruns on MeTV. Terrence says, yes, they were putting soda cans and other things in horror movies. It started in the Netherlands and the UK. Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. Daniel says, transfer your VHS tapes over to DVD and you'll have them for a long time. Yeah, I would imagine so. Cassandra says, clearly it is me to carry. Oh, about who's scarier? Raymond says, Raymond, thanks for joining us. Terrence says, Google digital product placement in older films, and you'll see the stories pop up. Okay, cool. I was wondering about any examples you might be able to provide, so that's cool. Just a little bit. There we go. Tom says, yes, full sound. Oh, that'd be neat. Do you ever just get them out and play them every once in a while? That'd be kind of neat to see them on film and to hear that, just the projector in the background. I don't know, that would just have such an old school feel to it. Um, Terrence says spam bots are back. Oh, I better. Where are they at? I don't see them on here. Maybe somebody booted them already, but can you are you? I don't know how you do that, but Tom says that was more the 8 and Super 8. They usually were silent with title cards. Right? Yeah, it was kind of like watching one of these old silents. Wow, it was silent. Bonehead says, "Never fear, Terrence. I am here." Reported them. Oh, great, thank you. Because I didn't see them. I didn't see them here yet. I was a little bit behind. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. We just, within the last month or two, started seeing that stuff. I never saw that before. And then I remember first time I'm reading this, I'm like, what? Who's this? What are they saying? They're not supposed to be saying that. Um, Paul says, "Hey, Glam, how are you? How are you doing, beautiful?" Oh, is Glam on here? Glam on here. Well, Glam, if you are here, welcome. Bonehead says, "Those spam bots are coming into this feed regular now. I hope we can get rid of them for good." Yeah, me too. Yeah, I didn't see that, so I appreciate somebody taking care of that. Bonehead, I guess, reported them. So Paul says, "Inner Sanctum radio show kick ass." Oh, did it? I cannot say that I've heard those. That sounds cool. Tom says, "I said to have neighborhood parties on Halloween and show one with a cartoon or two in the backyard." That would be cool. That would be really cool to have something like that. Bonus says, "I try to be good for something." You ask? Well, that's definitely a help. Oh, the Chop Block TV logo. We'll move that for tonight here. We got, it's, we'll put it right here. There we go. So blocking the phantom. Let's see. All right, well, it looks like we are all caught up. Yeah, looks like we're all caught up. So if I've missed anybody's comments, I'm sorry about that. There was a bracket of comments back there. I kind of skipped over to just so I could get caught up because that happened last week. Was it last week or the week before where there was all kinds of these spam or these bots comments, and I didn't even see them. I didn't see them until I was done with the show, and I scrolled down the bottom. I'm thinking, oh man, I missed all kinds of comments, and I saw a bunch of them there, and I didn't even see them last week or the week before, whenever that happened. Paul says, "Do you think it is cyber attack on YouTube, Google? They said it could have." No, I just think that it's just the bots. The bots are out. Attack of the bots, because this has been going on here for about the last month, and it happened before that. I remember it happened a while before. And just every once in a while, but they have been a little bit more frequent lately. Bonus says, "It's that old Marine mentality, Brian. First to fight, spam bots in this case." LOL. Awesome. Well, thank you, and I appreciate that old Marine mentality. Definitely. Thanks for bringing it here and for looking out for us. Paul says it's on internet app. On internet app. What? That a cyber attack could happen? Yeah, I don't know. Anything's. I wouldn't rule out anything these days. You never know, but hopefully we can keep them at bay like Bonehead did tonight. So I appreciate that. If you see something that I'm not aware of, because sometimes I might be behind, really far behind on the comments, and maybe I'm not seeing that, and something really nasty is being said. So I don't want that here, and I don't think anybody else wants that as well. We're here to just have fun, and I don't know what provokes these, if anything. I don't know that there is a rhyme and reason. I think if you're on the internet, it's just one of those things that could happen. So, but say la vie. Unfortunately. Let's see. Paul says, if you see something, say something. Yeah, I was thinking that, yeah. But then it says, hey, all those in the Corps taught me something, LOL. That's good. That's good. Well, we appreciate that. Yep. Appreciate your service and appreciate your service to us here tonight. Looking out for all of us. I guess those nasty bots. Attack of the bots. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I would love it. It's funny that stuff like that can get through, but innocent comments or so many other things that should be well within the range of decency or within standards are kicked to the curb. But yet there's all kinds of stuff on you know Twitter, Instagram, that should not be there. And if they can catch innocent comments and just why can't they catch the other? Well, the answer is they can. Obviously, they can, but some things are. Not only permitted but protected. And again, I'm probably going down a path that is less fun and more. Well, we'll just let it go at that. But yeah, it's something in it. Okay, back to the chiller stuff, Brian. Terrence says, I think they want to scam people out of their money. That may be. Yeah, there's always somebody out there looking to do just that. Brad says, I want to let you know, Brian, like and support this show. It would be a real tragic shame and big time mistake for them to cancel it. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm just, I guess if that ever does happen, I'll try like crazy to get it out there, get the word out there that I've, gone here or open up another channel here or call, I would imagine it's ChillerNight something that you'll be seeing. I don't know. It is weird, but we're just gonna have fun with it as long as we can, as long as we can, as long as they will allow. I have a feeling that. I don't know. I just have a feeling it won't be much longer, but we'll stay on as long as we can. But Big Brother is definitely pounding that iron fist every day, and taking just a big, broad, general sweep at the public. So we'll stay up. Uh-oh. There's those bots. Let's see here. Well, we got a couple of them now. Let's see. How do I do that? Add to block list and restream chat. Okay. Oh, that took care of all of them. Okay. Oh, I see. Let's see here. That took a bunch of them out when I hit remove from the restream chat. So I don't know if you guys can see them on Facebook or YouTube. I don't know how any of this works, but I do know that was one of the options. I hit that one because the other ones were still up there. I hit that one and boom, they all disappeared. Bonehead says, I'm getting spoiled with 4 movies every Saturday night, Brian. I really like your new format. Awesome, thank you. I appreciate that. I was wondering how you guys were liking or not liking the change. So I appreciate the feedback. I think that's kind of cool because I didn't know. I was always thinking about that. Like maybe I don't want to go from a movie to like a little like a talk show format. Maybe that's something I I could try for a different night or something. I just didn't know, so that's cool. Well, I'll just keep it like this then for a while moving forward, and we'll see where that takes us. Terrence says, thank you for your service, Bonehead, both to our nation and to our Chiller Night Theater. Semper Fi. Definitely. Definitely. Bonehead says, they prioritize being pricks instead of prohibiting pornography. Pew, that was a mouthful, Bonehead says. Yeah. Brad says, whatever it takes. Bonehead says, I got them. Oh, did you do that? You got them. Okay, cool. Terrence says, yep, they're back. We got them, Bonehead says. Terrence says they're like weeds. And it's like whack-a-mole with these guys, you know? Brad says, 10 minutes until Chiller Night Theater. Bonehead says, you got him, Brian. Douglas says, almost missed you again. Been a lot of stuff going on this week. Yeah, it's been a full week, that's for sure. And I'm glad you got a chance to join us. This is an hour from 8 till 9 every Saturday night, and where we can just kind of get away from everything else and just try to have fun, you know, relax, enjoy the hour, and then maybe even watch some horror movies for the night. So, and speaking of that, I'll put up the schedule now. What's going to be coming on here in just about 6 minutes or so? 9 o'clock, Chiller Night Theater. The movie is, I just had to yawn. What? I'm too young for that. Okay. Terror Creatures from the Grave, 11 p.m., Chiller Night Theater. The movie is Snow Beast. 12:45, Chiller Night Theater. The movie is Fiend Without a Face. And 2:20 a.m., the movie is Dementia 13. So there you go. There you go. Let's see. Terrence says they're all gone now. Good job. Paul says got to go see you next week. Same bat times, same bat channel. Love your family. Hug someone. Yes. Raymond says, hey Brian, maybe Jack Shadow has joined Loveface in search for a date. I don't know. Who are we to question the wisdom of Jack Shadow and what he is doing out and about? Who knows what he's doing? Figure Warrior says, never give up. As an old warrior, it's great to hear a show like the horror shows in the old days, like Creature Features, Vampira, and Svengoolie. Keep it going. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, hey, speaking of that, don't forget. Now, I just announced it here. I just, you know, thought I mentioned it last week, and I made a declaration here on this show earlier. We're going to do this coming Friday, March 4th. Wow, think of a movie. We'll do a Friday Night Frights, March 4th. 8 o'clock. I'll post something. But if you're on YouTube, subscribe, hit the notification thing. You know, that way you'll be notified whenever this starts up. And we'll see if we can get through a full movie without being taken down. We'll see. Didn't work last time, did it? But we'll see. We'll keep trying until they kick us off for good. Bonin says, you mean Jack Shadow is calling these spam bots looking for a date? Oh no. I hope not. Tom says, good night, y'all. See you next week. All right, Tom. Hopefully I'll see you Friday. Do a Friday Night Frights. All right, Brad says 5 minutes till Chiller Night Theater. I miss Roku. Get your computers ready. Definitely. John says this has been Chiller Night Pre-Show with Brian Hogue. This is Crozak the Grand reminding you to stand up for what you do. Definitely. Until next Saturday night, stay chilled and keep thrilled. Free Ava! I agree. Good night, God bless, and see you next week, Bonehead says. Oh, Ava's yelling goodbye. Love you all. Paul says, need Chiller Theater in his life. It could not hurt. He needs therapy from Dr. Jack. Good night, everybody. Everyone's saying good night. May the 4th for March to 4th for Independence. Brad says. David says, do a silent movie. Maybe they won't notice. There's an idea, huh? Tom says, of course you'll see me Friday. All right, awesome. Dana says, see everyone Friday. Later, Gators Room says. Al says, we love you, Ava. So, all right. Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining us, joining me and each other tonight for the ChillerNight pre-show. And stick around for ChillerNight. Well, not stick around here, but go to streammedia.tv, streammedia.tv to watch the ChillerNight programming for tonight. So, have a good night. Have a good ChillerNight, and we'll see you next week. Hopefully on Friday. All right. See you guys.